mastermind from the true inheritance.
Have you ever wished that you was a son or daughter of a billionaire?
Yes.
All right. On Monday mornings, when I really have to drag myself out of bed and clock in on time in my company, I also share the same wish. In fact, when I was a little girl, I used to imagine that one day my parents would just call me aside and say, "Hey darling, we have something to tell you. Actually, we're billionaires, but we just kept it a secret for years so that you can spend your childhood like other children." For years, I thought that inheritance is leaving tangible assets. Until one day, I stepped in the field of wealth management and I got to change my mind. So today, I would like to share with you about other forms of assets. They are human, social, and also inherited assets. Each of them plays a crucial role in shaping the future of your children. I still remember vividly about the first time when I studied about the case of the Kikkoman family. If the name rings a bell, then yes, that Kikkoman, the legendary soy sauce brand from Japan. And by the way, do you know when they first established their business? Back in 1661. Their business has been passed down over 20 generations because they established the extended family as a team. By doing so, their family member could stay informed and join hands to help each other. They made it as a source of pride and an integral part of their identity. So for the Kikkoman family, preserving their legacies isn't just a personal choice, but it is something ingrained in their bloodline. So the Kikkoman family has mastered a secret that leaving a legacy isn't just about money, but also family values, life principle, and mission. Fellow Toastmaster, if you envision your children becoming lawyers or doctors or engineers, how often do you share with them about the noble mission behind those professions? That's my first question that I would like you to think about. Later on in my career, I met a client whose story stood out, Mr. Tan. So he is a businessman working in agricultural machinery. He earned a substantial and stable income thanks to an extensive and loyal base of customers in the Mekong Delta. Since he's relatively young and he worked in quite a niche business, so I was super curious to know how he could approach farmers and also maintain a relationship with them. He explained that his father was a dedicated farmer. 30 years ago, when the government initiated to modernize agriculture, his father was among the pioneers investing in machinery and was willing to help other farmers to learn how to use it. At that time, he got a better living, he earned a better living, but couldn't be called wealthy. However, the father planted a really good seed that for his son. And thanks to his reputation of being reliable and being kind, his reputation spread out all of the region. fellow Toastmaster, if your contribution to a community would lay the foundation for the success of your children, what would you do today? That is my second question for you. The last story I would like to share with you is a story of a client based in Hanoi. So he inherited his parents' business, and unfortunately he squandered their fortune, lost everything because he lacked the expertise in business deals and got scammed by his partners. But the one thing that's important is that he told me when he was a kid, his parents were often far away from home. They were busy increasing their wealth, but spending way too little time in taking care of them and passing on the knowledge. So you can see that in this situation, financial assets is not enough without the intellectual asset to maintain it. So, fellow Toastmaster, I believe that money isn't just the most important asset that you can leave behind. It is also family values, valuable relationships, and wisdom we nurture and pass on. And I also believe that by sharing these 4 forms of assets, financial, human, social, and intellectual assets, we can equip our children to navigate life with confidence and with a purpose. What about you? What kinds of assets that you are working on for your next generations? Back to you.